Hey, Exoticals, it's your girl back with another Exotic rant. You know what I was just thinking about? You really want to know? I was thinking about the beef that's going on with Chrissy, and Exoticals United, and a few other people I have never heard of, Golden Goddess and Lashid For You. They kind of all teamed up with Chrissy, to take down Exoticals United. Oh shit, let's get right into it. Ladies, I listen to all the videos, okay? I even listened to Exotical Sauce's video. Shout out to her. I of course listened to Exoticals United's video in response to the issue. And I listened to Chrissy. At first I wasn't going to listen to Chrissy because I didn't even know she was talking about Exoticals United based off what I saw on the clip note. I thought she was talking about Little Kim, and I was like, why is she going after Little Kim? Everybody knows Little Kim bleached or wears lighter makeup now or whatever to lighten her skin. Everybody knows that she got like a couple nose jobs, and now her nose looks kind of messed up. Everybody knows that. And I don't like to bash people for trying to improve themselves in the way that they feel comfortable. So I still like Little Kim. Yeah, I said it. I still like her. She's still a good artist. And what she chooses to do with her body, it's her decision. If she wants to look more exotic like us, it's her decision, whatever. Even though it doesn't look that good, but whatever, girls, you know? I'm not a hater. I don't like to go back and forth with people about stuff like that. But let's get right into it, ladies. Chrissy's claiming that, like, somebody, like, Exoticals United used AI technology to, like, go back and forth and spew hate and all this. Chrissy is going down bad. I had, like, literally, I used to listen to Chrissy, and I would have never thought that she would go down this bad. I would have never thought that she would, like, attack another woman, especially another Black woman, mixed or not. I would have never thought she would get this obsessed and jealous of another woman. But I'm starting to believe that Exoticals United is right. She is highly jealous of MLS women. She has only talking points about talking about us. She is only relevant in talking about colorism, in its totality. That's only where she's relevant, and she's only relevant is and she's most relevant when she's putting down mixed race and light skinned women. Like, she has no other talking points. I would think a channel like Chrissy's that has over 200K followers would be more. First of all, she would have more sense than to do a video about this. Second, like, it doesn't even make sense. A lot of her followers, even in the comments I checked, were like, why are you even covering this? And I was kind of like that too, but I didn't comment. It was just very weird. She is trying to say that, like, people are targeting her. Light skinned women are targeting. Like, I honestly think the only time she has anything like that is clickbaitable or people want to hear about is when she's putting us light skinned and mixed race women down. Like, I'm really starting to think that. I'm really thinking that she is super male centered. She only cares about the Black male gaze. And that's all she cares about. And so since she thinks it's on mixed race women, she's targeting us. I really think that. And I used to watch her, but it just got to the point where I'm like, are you blaming all of your problems on mixed race Black women? Are you really doing this? Or are you blaming all your problems on Black men that don't want you? Or is that the totality of your life? I don't get it, girls. I really don't. I really, sorry. I really thought she was better than this, even though I've heard some of her inflammatory videos defaming people, but I really thought she wasn't that jealous of Exoticals United that she would come up with this whole story. And even in the video, it sounds like BS. Like, I'm calling it on her. It sounds like BS, and it just sounds like bullying. Like, yeah, and it really does sound like bullying because it is bullying. Like, I just never thought she would go down this bad. Like, Chrissy has, like, again, she has over 200K followers. And she's so threatened by Exoticals United. Her channel is up and coming, of course, like all of our channels, but she's way ahead of us. She has, like, over 20K now. So I'm so proud of you, Exoticals United. If you're listening to this, kudos. But like, what is it about other women's voices being heard, Chrissy? Maybe if you watch this video, you can tell me, since you're targeting smaller channels with smaller followings and you're threatened by MLS women. What is it about our channels that is bothering you? We're talking about our experiences. We're not bullying. We're not pandering to men. Most of our channels, the ones, especially the ones I've watched and heard. But like, what is it about us telling our story and telling other exoticals how to move and how to win that bothers you so much, Chrissy? What is it? I would really like to know that. But this whole thing about AI and people are doing this thing to you, it sounds really fake. And I did watch your video, Chrissy. I really did. But ladies, it sounds really fake. It almost sounds like a woman, like in high school, like when like you're the pretty girl and like it's a less attractive girl that doesn't like you. So she has to go get like some other people that don't like you, and they start up a rumor and they're all together with the rumor and trying to like make other people believe the lies. It kind of sounds like that. And they're all in the lunchroom. It sounds like that. It sounds like some kind of like mean girl bullying thing, because they can't take you down separately because they know your social power is so strong and you're so relevant. They have to get in a big group to take you down. They have to persuade everybody else that something is wrong with you. But it really, like, literally, like they have to work in a group setting to take you down. This is what it really sounds like. And I'm kind of just tired of bullying, period. I know a lot of us exoticals have experienced bullying in school and out of school. It's getting old. It's getting really old for especially women like Chrissy that say they're proud to be unambiguous dark-skinned Black women, but they have an obsession with putting down MLS women. They have an obsession with our hair, with our skin, with the way we talk, with the way we walk. Everything is a problem, and they claim, and like she claims she doesn't like she claims like she's so pro-Black, but the two women that she collaborated with are MLS women. And then she claimed in one of the video, well, I don't even really like them. Like, it was really weird. It was a very weird video. It's almost like maybe she paid them or something. I don't know, but it was very odd. Again, ladies, this is one of the things I'm talking about when dealing with less attractive women. Like, they get obsessed with taking you down or putting you in your place. And I really didn't want to like even speak on Chrissy because I did used to watch her. But like, her tactics now are just getting real ghetto, Chrissy. You're real ghetto. She always talks about people being ghetto, or like, and it's funny because she's real ghetto. You making a video talking about AI, somebody creating AI to defame you and threaten you and create this narrative. It's really ghetto, Chrissy. You're ghetto. Like, get over yourself. Like, it's other people that can have a voice in the women empowerment spaces. It's Exoticals United. It's Exotical Sauce. It's Exotical Dollhouse. It's Exotical Rants. It's Paige the Ambiguous. It's a lot of other women that can have a voice, mixed or not. Why don't you focus on other Black women empowerment channels? Why don't you guys lift each other up? Why do you have to take down Exoticals United? Are you really jealous of her that much that you had to create a whole video that's over an hour talking about her? Like, this is like insanity to me. And ladies, watch out for women that are this emotionally unstable. They will go to like the earth's end to try to defame you, disrespect you, lie on you. And it gets really weird. And I find it funny that instead of using an ambiguous or mixed race woman's photo, you use Little Kim, which you claim is a dark-skinned Black woman, but that has like lightened her skin. You use her instead of just using Exotical United's cover or whatever, you use that or another mixed women's cover. Why did you use Little Kim? What did Little Kim have to do with this? Like, honestly, I'm starting to think that you're not for black women's empowerment or any women's empowerment. You're just about putting women down, telling them, oh, you can't have this because you're dark skinned. You can't do this because you're dark skinned. That light skinned girl has a better life. I think that your audience is a bunch of women that have low self-esteem, and like you are making money off of them dealing with low self-esteem because they couldn't be in a good place if they're listening to this type of rhetoric. It just doesn't make sense. Chrissy's audience is like a bunch of women that do not have a good sense of self or self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-value because they couldn't listen to this type of rhetoric. They couldn't. As a woman myself, I cannot listen to some other woman that is constantly telling me that I'm not good enough, telling me that I'm too black, telling me my hair is too nappy, telling me that I'm ghetto. I could not listen to somebody continuously putting me down. That's how I know her audience is a bunch of women that do not have a good sense of self because they couldn't go along with this. Like if I was listening to Exotical channels or not, but there were women channels and they're constantly putting down other women, I could not listen to that because I would be like, why so much hate? Why not focus on positivity? Why not focus up telling us how to do upper movement? Why do we have to keep talking about everything we can't get? How men put light-skinned women before us, white women before us, any other woman. Why would I want to consistently listen to that? And everybody's not a victim, Chrissy. I wish Chrissy would really listen to this video. All dark-skinned women are not a victim of colorism. All dark-skinned women are not afraid to compete with other women for men. They're not. All dark-skinned women are not concerned about what light-skinned women are doing, what white women are doing, what black men are doing. I know that is a very big surprise to you, but a lot of dark-skinned women aren't focused on that. I even literally tried to figure out maybe she means something else, but Chrissy, I listened to your content before recently. That's one of the reasons I unsubscribed way before Exoticals United. I unsubscribed to you. All you do is talk about other women and put women in competition with each other, especially black women. Light against dark, mixed against non-mixed, curly hair against kinky hair. That's all you do. So it's ladies, it's really weird when you meet women like this. They are ultra critical of themselves, so they naturally become ultra critical of you. Since they don't believe a dark-skinned woman can marry a good man, you can't marry a good man. Since they don't believe a dark-skinned black woman can do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be living a nice life. You look just like me. You're in proximity to blackness. You cannot be doing this. Ladies, if you're listening to channels that constantly telling you what you can't do, I would say move on from that and do prayer, do meditation, but get in a good place where you don't have to keep comparing yourself to other women. It's not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy to compare yourself to other women. It's not healthy to put yourself down because of your skin color. It's not healthy to put yourself down because of your hair texture. It's not healthy to put yourself down because what you think certain black men think that are already toxic and spewing hate. You don't need to be listening to those type of black men anyway. They don't like themselves, just like Chrissy doesn't like herself. So it's very weird. I hope that just in general, we as Exoticals in all of our Exotical channels, we stay united with Exoticals United, with each other, not to spew hate, but to just tell our stories, put out information that will help one another, and talking about leveling up and other feminine issues that we face as women. I hope we work together and not work to try to sabotage other women because of our insecurities. That's not women empowerment. That's one reason I talk about toxic feminists so much. And I think Chrissy is a toxic feminist. I'm just going to say it. Based on how she, on her latest video with talking about Exoticals United, I really do feel like she's a toxic feminist. And based on some of her other videos and her talking points, all she talks about is men. I noticed that she talks about especially what black men want. How to like compete with light-skinned black women. And I'm like, compete? Chrissy, I thought this was women empowerment. I thought feminism was about sisterhood. It's really weird. Like, I've never, like, this latest video, and this is Ghetto or whatever she was talking about, and she used Little Kim's face and before and after, plastic surgery and lightning and whatnot. I'm really starting to like really question Chrissy's emotional intelligence and her emotional stability, because like her mental stability, really, because the video was so far-fetched. And honestly, ladies, I do not want you to say anything to Chrissy. I don't want you to go to her channel and say anything or anything negative or mean to her. But I do want you guys to pray, maybe meditate for her, and do a moment of silence for her sanity to come back. I do want you to do that. But please do not spew any hate. We have enough issues within our community. Mixed race women, light-skinned black women, dark-skinned black women, whatever spectrum you fall into it. We don't need to spew hate at each other. Like my mother used to say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. If you don't have any positivity, and honestly, I think I know what the problem is with Chrissy. I think she is very threatened by Exoticals United. She feels like her voice is growing, and it is, and I'm so proud of you, Exotical United. I'm so proud of your channel, and her voice is growing. And when people get scared of your social power and your growth, they try to take you down. And it's sad that like someone on her level is trying to do this to a smaller channel. It's really sad. So please don't go to her channel saying anything mean, ladies, or negative. But please take a moment of silence, a moment of meditation or prayer for her mental healing and her mental stability. Because this video that she just made was very far-fetched. But anyway, ladies, it's just my take on it. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Did you see all this unfold? Let's chat about it. Let me know how you feel in the comments.